Welcome back to the show. Bit of a bonus for you. We're back sooner than we thought we might be. Don't worry, we've got lots to talk about. Never short of topics here. Well, Fatemeh the Physio is here. She's going to be helping you with your back problems in just a moment. We've got some more of your pictures, though, from the weekend. Let's have a little look at these. Some gorgeous pictures coming up for you just now, of which I don't know the names of. Let's have a little look. Who are they? And that's a gorgeous picture of the beach in Brighton from Andy at Bournemouth. It's gorgeous. And the next one... Oh, we haven't got another one, sadly. Never mind. OK, it affects 75% of us at some point in our life. Back pain. And it's nothing to smile about, really, is it? Because it can really be excruciating and debilitating for a lot of people. And there are so many causes of it as well. So Fatemeh is here to explain some of these and what you can do if you're a sufferer and how to prevent future problems. Fatemeh, thank you for coming to the show.
Thanks.
And for rushing on there so quickly. Now, we're going to have in a minute your model brought in.
Yeah.
But if we could just go through a few of the basic issues to do with backs, because there are all kinds of different back problems, aren't there? So when somebody says back pain, this can emanate from anywhere on the spine.
Absolutely. I mean, anything around the spine can cause back problem. It can be around your shoulders. It could give you severe headaches. It could give you even hip pain, pain in your buttocks. But the most typical and classic back pain, I would say, is a disc dysfunction. Mm-hmm. And I would say...
In the lower back?
Yes, at the lower back. And... I mean, disc is, as I said, the most common problem.
And what other problems then is created if you've got a lower back? My husband's got lower back disc problems actually, and it can, you know,
it can. I mean, if it's at early, if it's at early stage, then it can be just creating local pain and discomfort around where it is. Say, for example, if it's on the lower back, then it's going to cause problem at the lower back. If it's on the neck level, it's going to create pain around the neck and shoulder. But if it goes to severe stage and chronic stage, then it can radiate down. So if it's, say, for example, in your lower back, it can go down to your buttocks, it can go to the back of your leg, and that is called sciatic pain. So that's simply...
Have you ever had any back pain?
Okay. I get, in fact, I'm completely signed up to you. I think it's fantastic. She's convinced me in your dressing room. We're trying to get it. Yeah, I get upper back pain, actually. It's probably, it's that kind of stressing, you know, when you find yourself sitting tension, if you don't clear it. But she says it's not just that. It could be all sorts of things to do with gravity, so you should have a look at it. Yeah. But yeah, I get it a lot, and I feel, you know, you suddenly think, oh, I'm like, I haven't moved my shoulders in an hour, and you need to sort of relax.
I had sciatica as a gymnast when I was a kid, quite badly, and then it went away. And then when I was pregnant, I thought it was to do with this, but it wasn't. I had a horrendous back pain, and it was I had twins, and one of them had knocked a rib out at 20 weeks. Dear. And as you probably know, you can't manipulate a pregnant woman, can you? Because you release the hormone that brings on childbirth. So the rib just had to stay out for the whole pregnancy, pretty much.
That should be painful.
I used to do these football matches on ITV, and I'd lie on the floor for the whole match practically, because I just couldn't sit. Sitting was the worst thing to, you know. So I know it is awful, debilitating, and
absolutely.
You know,
I mean, it's disabling. It's disabling pain, and I've seen patients that they are really very close to surgery, and when we treat them, and they can see that they're treated without a surgery, they can't believe it. They can't believe it, but it's such an honour.
Yeah, and I know why my pain came about, but for most people, what are the main causes?
I would say poor posture. Everybody talks about poor posture, but what is it, poor posture? I mean, if we get time, we talk about posture later. But if you are prepared for what you do every day, then you've got a good posture, basically. If you know how to sit, if you are to sit with your work, if you're a runner, if you know how to run, if you have to stand up and move things around, if you know how to do them correctly, so you should be safe. And at the same time, if the muscles on your back are protecting your spine, which is really important.
Core strength.
Yeah. I mean, exercises, again, everybody talks about exercises and, oh, I don't have time to go to the gym, but we've got very simple exercises they can do anywhere, anytime. And as I said, if you do them, you should be fine. You should be absolutely fine.
Let's have a little look at your model you've brought in. Let's bring that in. When I read my notes, I thought we were actually going to get a human being. But this, I'm sure you can manipulate much easier. Has this got a specific back issue, this model here?
Yes, it has. Okay. Yes, it has. It's in here. But I would like to show what a disc is and how it works, so it makes sense what's happening there. So if you think of a disc as a donut.
Okay.
Ooh, lovely.
Right?
I like that.
Absolutely. And the jam right in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the painful part of it. So all these donuts are sitting here, and the jam right in the middle is the nucleus, which is the painful part. It shouldn't come out. It's layered around like an onion. Okay, so from that jam to get from there to here to the last layer, it can take anything up to 5 to 10 years actually. So it breaks through the layers one by one, and it comes and sits right at the last layer, and any push at the front of the disc donut, it squeezes the jam out. Is it coming out? Ooh, yeah. And that is painful.
Pain. And so that's the nerve basically then, is it? That's where it's sitting here.
So if you know, now it's sitting on the lower back, so it can create sciatic pain. It can create pain as far down as to the heel of your leg. But if it's upper back here, it can give you digestive problem. If it comes up around here, it can give you frozen shoulder, general neck pain and shoulder pain. If it's up here, it can give you migraine, severe headache, jaw pain, and depression, imbalance, and all that. So it's anything to do with spine can be very painful if you don't take care of it.
And how does your digestive system come into play then?
Around T area, which is about upper T area here, the nerves coming out here, the yellow parts are the nerves, supply nerves to the abdominal cavity. So your gut, your digestive system is supplied by the nerve around here. So any compression, shall I say, on there would affect the abdominal cavity. So some people, you know how they don't have like a routine kind of, you know, digestion routine. That could be
because of
coming from the spine.
Because we expect a certain amount of degeneration in the spine as you get older, but a lot of very young people have bad back problems, don't they? So what is causing it in them then?
It's been stationary, shall I say. It's been inactive. It's been on the computer. It's been sitting for a long time, standing for a long time, doing things that we didn't used to do. I mean, in my age, when I was younger, I used to do a lot of physical activities, but at the minute, you know, you just sit on the computer, you do a lot of computer work, shall I say desk-based work, and are you prepared for that? Are you prepared to know, do you know how to sit? Do you know how to stand?
Because obviously there's lots of ergonomically designed chairs now, and people sit on Swiss balls, don't they, quite a lot as well, so that they correct their posture. So if you are going to be doing a job like that, where you're at a desk for, you know, 8 hours a day, what kind of tips can you give people?
Exercises. I mean, exercise.
Should we do some of them now?
Yeah. I mean, if we're prepared, why not?
You ready for that? Kate's going, I'm going to see Kate Winslet in a minute. I'm not getting sweaty. Nothing too difficult, No, you can do them as well.
When people say that they don't have time to go to the gym, okay, what I say there is that you can do these exercises anywhere, anytime, on your own sofa. So I'm going to show you a couple of them that are very good for pregnant women, older people, because they find it difficult to stand up and do exercises in standing.
Well, we are neither pregnant nor old.
But
we're going to give it a go.
Yeah, exactly. But we just show them.
So if it's... I've been pregnant, I don't know.
No, I'm not pregnant.
Just in case.
So if you put one of your hand on the arch of your back and just sit back nice and easy between the back of your sofa and the arch of your back, and gently press on it so as you are pressing the back of your tummy towards the
everyone's doing it in the studio. All the crew are doing it.
So if you just gently press that and hold it up to 10.
What should I be feeling?
You should be feeling a tight muscle around your tummy and back is working. Okay, hold it there for 10 seconds and relax. Okay,
and do that.
And
how many
do
times?
that again. You can do that as many times as, I mean, if you feel you're tired, you've been on the desk for a couple of hours, just do that. I would say for a minute or two to release the tension on your back. And I've got a better one for you. If you just move to the front of your seat, and obviously put it between your legs, you kind of have a gap, so you're sitting comfortably, and then put your arms here, keep your back nice and straight, and nice and straight, take your shoulders back towards the back of your seat, and you feel it around your tummy, and back again, hold it there for a few seconds, and come back up. Do you feel it?
Yeah.
Do you feel it?
Lower abdominals?
Yeah, make sure that you're not arching your back too much, so you're nice and straight, you go back, you hold it there, and come forward. Isn't it easy?
Yeah,
I mean,
so easy. And even if you are chair-bound for some reason, or
absolutely.
if you...
And that loosens everything up.
Absolutely. And one thing that is really important is that, as I said it before, do you know how to sit on the desk? Do you know? I mean, sitting on a sofa, yeah. You make sure that you're sitting back relaxed and you're kind of putting some support on the arch of your back. It's very different to working on a desk, because then if you're sitting back and bringing your arms out, that is against the gravity rule. So you don't want to do that. Best thing is to sit forward. If you're sitting on a desk, obviously your chair is obviously higher than this, so you're sitting forward with your leg one forward, one back, and then that makes you not kind of stoop your... Do you understand what...
Feels good.
Yeah.
Feels good. Feels good.
Absolutely. So this is how
This is
you...
me at my concert
piano. And make sure that...
I'm doing the same.
And make sure that you've got the computer, your desk setting and everything in front of you, rather than looking down on them or looking up on them.
So keep the neck level.
Absolutely.
Apparently you've got some standing postures for us as well.
Yes. Can we give it a try?
No one told me I'd have to get up. I don't remember going to do that.
Again,
get up at 2 o'clock in the morning to get up.
Again, it's important that obviously you've been sitting, working quite for a few hours now to stand up. If I get you to keep your feet together, how does that feel? Quite unstable, isn't it? Now, if you put your feet apart, how does that feel? Compare.
Okay.
Compare the two. Put the 2 feet together again.
That's a bit,
and then, so you're giving yourself a much wider base of support.
It's a little bit aggressive.
I know, but you don't do that. No, but if you're ironing, say, for example.
Right, okay.
If you're ironing for a couple of hours, this is the best way you can stand up. All right?
Yeah, well, listen, we've got so many questions, unsurprisingly, from other people wanting you to help them with their back. So let's have a little look at those. And this is from Angela in Leicester. I suffer from sciatica now and again on my left side, but the thing which I'm worried about is the pain on my left shoulder. It develops as an ache when I walk. Could it be to do with my posture, or will it be something else?
It could be, or it could well be because of the back pain she's already having, because it's one-sided, and if there is a pressure on the lower part, it will affect the upper part. It will well affect the upper part. So I would say it could come from the lower back, or if it has been poor posture enough to give her the lower back problem, it's giving her the upper back problem as well. So I think as I said, posture is really important. Back exercise is really important.
Should she see somebody, a physio?
Yeah, physio. I mean, spinal touch is I was telling Kate about spinal touch before. It's just absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Something like spinal tap. I was confused.
Yeah, it's amazing. Oh God, I couldn't say enough about spinal touch.
Ooh, okay, we'll put something on our website about it, because I'm learning as we go. Let's get Denise Watson. I was diagnosed with sciatica a few years ago, but by my local GP, and have had various treatments. But my question is whether this is something I will always have, or will strengthening my back prevent further decline?
It will help, obviously, strengthening the back muscles, it will help, but the problem is there. You know, she has to get rid of that problem, whatever it is. If it's a disc problem, if it's wear and tear, you know, it has to be diagnosed properly and it has to be dealt with. Otherwise, obviously, you know, it's going to stay there.
Okay. This is from Andy. I had spinal fusion of the bottom 3 vertebrae when I was 38. 10 years later, I was in a car accident. I now have prolapsed discs in my upper spine. I'm 63 and have pain every day.
Oh.
Is there anything... Oh, it's just awful.
Oh,
he says, are there any exercises to do, or do I just lay down and die?
Oh, bless. Oh, that's painful. That is really painful. Yeah, I mean, again, it's very different from individual to individual. He has to be individually assessed, obviously. But my advice would be gentle exercises, and he can bring the exercises home with him. It has to be part of his life. As I like to say it all the time, you don't have to go to the gym to exercise. You don't have to go on the street to run and exercise. You can bring the exercise home with you, and that has to be part of his life.
Because pain management, obviously, is is the huge thing, and it costs a lot of money in this country, doesn't it? People missing hours and hours of work.
I mean, can you believe if I tell you 11 million working days are wasted every year because of back pain? And that cost our economy more than £5 billion a year.
My granny's had, she's in her 80s, but she had terrible back pain, and then she found some patches, some pain relief, which worked, because she's older, and she did a lot of manual work when she was younger. And the difference, you know, and how it improved her mood and optimism and everything else she did, you know, it was just amazing. So I know
when people say, shall I use painkillers, shall I use this, I always say, yes, why not? Because if it gives you the relief so that you can improve your posture, you can work on your posture and do your exercises,
Fatemeh,
why not?
Thank you so much. I can see you coming on again, especially if you bring donuts. That always
exactly.
Don't like using them as props, though. It seems cruel.
I know. A waste. A terrible waste.
Kate, thank you so much. Good luck with Kate Winslet. Pass on our regards tomorrow. It's not just hearsay. Kim Marsh is here. Britain's Got Talent winner George Sampson is talking about his new film, professional boxer Tyson Fury, on stand-up comedy. And Natasha Corrett has some healthy treats for you. It's 11:10 right here on Channel 5. See you then.